What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So, Caitlin Clark's agent, Aaron Kane, is being excoriated today after this interview. People are calling for her job, man. We're about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy if you like the content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 16.7 by the end of the day, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
To represent Caitlin Clark. There's really no numbers to compare to because she's going to be off the charts. So how do you and your team think of unique ways, or you have to go and kind of go to the drawing boards and create something after that, right? Or is that stuff that you just create the new market?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's not an established playbook. And I'm very lucky to be working with Alan Zucker, who's like probably one of the most iconic and prolific marketing agents in the history of sports. He works with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, and I mean, just he's had like a ton of great experiences. And as far as clients like Caitlin, she's one of one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
so it really is just about like setting the market and one thing Alan always says, and it's very true, is like the market tells us. Just like it's the fans that choose. I mean, there's this idea that like agents have all the control, or you can just sort of say something and make it into reality. But like the reality is you're reading the situation. Like it's the fans that choose. There's a handful of players that have like ignited this sort of level of excitement by being incredible at what they do, but also it's like how they do it. So it's Serena Williams, or I mean, you can pick. It's the iconic athletes, Simone Biles, especially when it's women. And Caitlin's one of those. It's like how she plays the game really captured the attention of a much, much broader fan base. And so when you're going to market, those are the comps you're sort of thinking of. It's like a Serena or Simone, or a Tiger Woods who changed golf, or because she's changing women's basketball. So
I mean, it seems like she understands that Caitlin Clark is a prominent athlete, right? Like, if I had to pick the levels, I would think it's Serena Williams over Simone Biles. Like, yes, Simone Biles is very athletic, very talented, dominant in her sport. It's not because of who she is, it's because of the sport. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't necessarily watch the Olympics like that. So I think that's where the discrepancy comes from when you think about Simone Biles. It's just the sport isn't as popular as tennis and basketball. So she understands the prestige of Caitlin Clark, but I just don't understand, what are you doing with the contracts? Like, what did you sign when it came to Nike? She's in an 8-year contract, I think $28 million over the span of the 8 years. You just sign a contract and then you get put on the shelf. Like, I didn't understand it, If you think about LeBron James, right, and that's the first person I could think of because I saw it. When you think about LeBron James, he was drafted in 2003, and his first shoe came out in 2003. Remember the commercials that LeBron James had to promote himself and his shoes? Like, man, LeBron James was very popular, and he was getting so much promotion, getting so much love from Nike. I mean, they are dropping the ball with Caitlin Clark, and I don't understand why. Now, it was a moment where they were seeming to do the right thing, and they were going to get the shoe going and everything, but then I remember Asia Wilson was talking about the race situation, and I feel like that kind of made them pull back. They went away from everything. I mean, even promoting Caitlin. I could have sworn when I saw this, yeah, Nike was going to be doing everything they possibly could for Caitlin Clark while she was in the league. But, man, it just, it's quite the contrary, man. Like, you would think after they did all this to get her, that they would actually promote her, treat her right, do right by her. It's like one of those situations where you might find the perfect woman for you, right? Or the perfect man, because they're doing all the good stuff at the beginning, but then as soon as they get you, all that disappears. Yeah, man. I mean, it's really questionable, like, what was on that contract and what made you sign it so fast? Honestly, looking at how much Nike is paying her and what they've been doing so far and what happened throughout the season, I think Caitlin Clark is missing out on a substantial amount of money. I feel like Nike got Caitlin Clark at a discount, man. I'm just keeping it a grand. All Nike did for Caitlin Clark the entire season was make one post, which was at the end of the season, and then gave the fan base a mediocre shirt to go along with that. And Caitlin Clark's agent, Erin, she doesn't necessarily seem aggressive. Like, she seems very timid. Seems like she don't really demand things at the negotiating tables. But, I mean, it could be a facade. You know, I don't know. Maybe, you know, she can turn it on and turn it off. Some people can do that. But it doesn't seem like she really has a grasp on how to get these deals for her and how to negotiate at the table, man. It just doesn't seem like it. I think she folded with Nike. Saying like, oh yeah, they're a big billion-dollar company, so they're not gonna do wrong by Caitlin Clark. They know what they're doing, and just signed the dotted line. But even though that might not be the case, I mean, I would hope that's what happened, because if you read the contract and agreed to what was going on right now, man, it seems like you're a little incompetent for the job, man. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't want to make this video long, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Erin, Caitlin Clark's agent. Do y'all think she's fit for the job, or do y'all think Caitlin Clark needs a new agent, man? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.